Good morning and welcome to Morning Markets. Today we're going to talk about the US debt ceiling and the latest developments. Over the last few weeks and months, the US debt ceiling has been gathering momentum. Over the weekend, we had an in-principle deal between Joe Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, which is great news. We're not over the line yet. There's been a lot of negotiations, but common sense has prevailed to agree to raise the US debt ceiling. What that is basically how much money the US government can borrow. Very much like a personal credit card, there's a limit to that. The government has to borrow money because they are spending more than what they're receiving in tax revenues. So the deal that we've seen, the details that have come out over the weekend means that the debt ceiling limit has been suspended to 2025, which is past the next general election. What we see in terms of the details on spending cuts, which was very much a requirement from the Republicans in order to get a deal over the line, was non-defense spending would be capped over the next 2 years. So next year's non-defense spending would be flat, and for 2025 would only increase by 1%. In terms of the 29 billion of COVID funds, they've been rescinded. 20 billion has been cut from the IRS funds for enhanced tax enforcement. The student loans and debt forgiveness has been put to one side. The Republicans wanted to negotiate on that, but they've decided against that. And then there's also been preserves of the clean energy tax credits. Why does this all matter? Well, if the US debt ceiling wasn't raised, then ultimately the US government would default and would no longer be able to meet its obligations. That would cause and have a great impact on the US economy, the global economy, financial markets. We would expect unemployment to rise and economic growth to deteriorate. So it was very important to get a deal in principle. What we'll see this week, tomorrow, would be the deal will have to go through Congress, where the Republicans and Democrats will have to vote on it, but it's very much expected to pass, be enough votes, and get the debt ceiling raised before the US government runs out of money, which is expected to be on the 5th of June. So good news, a real positive to start the week. That's everything from us today. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.